You want to come here? Can you come sit with me? Hey everyone, today's video is probably going to be the best one I've ever made in my life because I'm talking about the people that I love almost the most in the world. And by people, I mean people who are furry and have 4 legs. I'm talking about my dogs. So today's video is all about my pet essentials that I recommend you have in your home. They're all from Walmart because this video is sponsored by Walmart in honor of National Pet Month. Did you know May was National Pet Month? Now this video might also be the hardest video I've ever filmed because trying to wrangle all 3 of my dogs on camera has proven to be more difficult than I thought. So hopefully everyone will be making some guest appearances, and I do have lots of video behind the scenes trying to get these babies in action. This one here is Mimi. Mimi is my 14-year-old West Highland White Terrier, also known as a Westie. And this one right here, just out of shot, is my 11-year-old Westie named Wrigley. And then there's a big guy. Let's see if we can get him over. Rowdy, Rowdy, come. See what I mean? We'll get more footage of Rowdy in a little bit, but today I have gone through my house and realized that so many of the things that we rely on to spoil our dogs, take care of our dogs, make sure they are healthy, and travel with our dogs are all from Walmart. So be sure you check the description box where I have everything laid out. I've also pinned it to the top of the comments. Let's start with the big items. I am going to start with the piece that Mimi uses the most, and as of filming this, I have not been able to catch her in action. This is Rowdy, by the way. He is our, how old are you? I think he's 6. Our 6-year-old Weimaraner. Just pro tip, don't name a Weimaraner Rowdy. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The one piece we have that Mimi loves the most is her pet stairs. So we let all 3 dogs sleep with, well, as you can see, we let them do whatever. This is their house. We just live in it and pay for it for them. But Mimi sleeps in the bed with us at night, and she is a very independent young lady and doesn't want to be picked up and put on the bed. She wants to be able to get on and off the bed on her own. And we have a pretty tall bed. So I found these pet stairs. They are carried at Walmart. They are extra tall. It is really hard to find tall ones that'll get her to the top of the mattress, and she goes up and down with ease. She does like to just jump off. Sometimes she uses them to go down, but she always uses them to come up. So she's the only one of the 3 dogs that uses it. Wrigley over here prefers to be the pampered pet that he is and carried. There she goes. She just jumped off. Those pet stairs are fantastic, and they are something that gets used multiple times every single day in our house. Now, the other thing that we use multiple times a day is a dog crate. We do crate our dogs when they eat, and we crate our dogs when we go out. There's a whole long list of why that is recommended by most pet experts. We won't get into it in this video, although I have made a few other videos about my pets, and I will link those down in the description box if you want to hear more about that position. But one of the reasons that we crate our pets to eat is because my big boy here, Rowdy, who's well over 70 pounds, is very much intimidated by the 2 little terriers we have, and they will beat him up and steal his food. So we keep them separated to eat, and then we let them out. And the crates that we use are in our bedroom. So we'd prefer that they look nice. Now, we used to have the same one for Rowdy as well, but because Rowdy suffers from extreme separation anxiety, we had to get him one that's a little more heavy duty. These crates do come in several sizes, and they are beautiful. They do also come in different wood tone colors. If white is not for you, there are different options. They are really good height. I want to say also to use as an end table if you want to put them in your family room. I actually use the one that's closest to me, to my desk, which is Wrigley's, as sort of like an extension of my office, and I have my dry erase board on there and a little file holder on there. So they do double well as furniture as well, but they're sturdy, they're well ventilated, they are easy to keep clean. You can easily fit a variety of crate pads in there, and there are quite a few options for water bowls and food bowls that fit in there as well. And we'll get to that in a minute. Another thing that we use all the time is a set of doorbells. I apologize if the noise is gonna make you crazy. This is an essential item to have, especially if you have multiple dogs and you don't always have the back door or wherever your dog goes to go to the bathroom in sight. So from a very young age when they were puppies. We very quickly trained them to ding the bell either with their paw or their nose. It hangs off the doorknob on our back door, lets us know they either need to go to the bathroom or they just want to go outside. You never really know, and who wants to take that risk? Although I have some items to share with you when you misjudge that. We're not the best dog trainers in the world, as you can tell. I mean, we break the rules by letting them on the furniture and sleep in the bed, but all three of them are very good at dinging that bell to let us know when it's time to go O-U-T. We have to spell it. And I like that this one is a little more decorative in nature. I've seen other ones that have leather straps, and this just goes with our decor a little bit better. And I have to tell you, the brand, it says Papa Squat on the charm. I think that is hilarious. Let's talk a little bit about travel. We road trip a lot, and on occasion we've been known to take one of the dogs with us. We're usually not brave enough to take all three of them. Mimi in particular is getting to go with us this month when we travel to attend our younger son's college graduation. So a few things we have for them. First of all, a travel crate. We think it is safer for the dog, and honestly, they feel more secure to have their own little safe space in the car. And when we travel and stay at a hotel or wherever we're going, we also want them to have a dedicated space. So I swear by these foldable travel crates. They come in a variety of sizes. We have one big enough to hold our big guy, Rowdy, and we have a smaller one that is just the right size for the Westies. And what's great about it, it's super lightweight, it's mesh, it's pretty sturdy. I mean, our Weimaraner has never broken out of it, and so they have great airflow, but they feel really secure, and it folds completely flat. So when you want to bring it up to the hotel room or wherever you're moving it with, it's easy to take along. It's sort of like a pack and play, but for your fur babies. And then the other travel item I wanted to mention, these are new. We just got these for a road trip coming up. These are from Glad, and they are disposable food bowls. You can use them for food, you can use them for water. We do have other kinds of bowls that we can take with us, but I like this concept, especially if you're using wet food with your dog, because it makes it easier to just not have to wash it in the hotel room. You could just throw it away when they're done with their meal. And there are 25 bowls in the pack. So it's just a nice thing to have. Even if it's not for travel, it's just sort of a backup thing. I think this is a really great idea, and it's something new to me, and so I needed to share that with you. Now let's get into the food, and I can't say the word. We're gonna have to spell it, Treats's. Obviously, feeding the dogs is a major thing. We feed our dogs twice a day, and all three of them have been on the same dog food for years. Came highly recommended by our veterinarian because we have Westies that are known to have horrible allergy and skin issues. And then our Rowdy, we just wanted him to have really shiny, extra shiny coat and just something that all three of them could eat. So our vet actually recommended Purina Pro Plan, specifically the one for sensitive skin and stomach. It is salmon based. I would say check with your veterinarian before you make any food or medicine changes, but that's what she recommended. We love that it's at Walmart. We have a Walmart Plus membership. Those bags can be heavy, so it's really nice to order it and have it delivered straight to our door. I truly believe that that salmon based dog food is why Rowdy's coat is so very, very shiny. Very often we will use that as their Treats, but we also carry with us when we take him for, I can't say any of the words. They're all here. They're going to hear my words and they're going to think we're, for one of those where a leash is involved. They're also salmon based. I'm going to pop a picture of it over here, and they are puppy treats, but we use them so sparingly that that's what we use as, oh, I said the word, nobody noticed, it must be nap time. We use those as the treats for them when we're trying to call them in from outdoors, when we go on walks for them to reward them for keeping eye contact with us, that kind of thing. Love that we can get them right there at Walmart as well. Couple more food-related items. They have a communal water bowl in our kitchen. They all have their own individual water bowls in their crates, and they do carry that on the Walmart website as well, so I'll link that below. I'm telling you, it's like a one-stop shop. My outfit, my earrings, dog food, all the things. Anyway, they have a very special water bowl. It's from Yeti, and all three of them love it, and it keeps the water extra cold for longer periods of time, and now that we're moving into summer, I think they very much appreciate that. I'm going to speak on their behalf. And then lastly, as far as food storage goes, we get the biggest bag that we can of their dog food. When you're feeding 3 dogs, you go through a lot of food, but we don't have a lot of storage areas, so we empty most of it into a big plastic container with the lid, and it's on wheels, so we can move it around as needed. And We picked that up from Walmart as well. Now, I mentioned that sometimes we misjudge when they have to go outside. We also have 2 senior dogs. Accidents happen. And to be honest, this first stain remover I want to share with you, we started using with the kids, not the pets. I have the giant version. There is a spray bottle. We just got the refill. This is the kids and pets all-purpose stain and odor remover. They've changed the branding. If you're familiar with this brand and you're wondering why it looks different, they've updated it. This is fantastic. We prefer to use this specifically for laundering things and also on the harder surfaces where accidents may happen. And then newer to us, and this whole brand is fantastic. There's a variety of versions. The Nature's Miracle line, there's a white bottle that we really like as well. It's an enzymatic stain and odor eliminator. This works amazingly well on everything, but particularly on fabric and soft surfaces. I have learned you need a variety of stain removers when you live with 3 dogs and have raised 2 boys. Now we need to move on to the health category. So I've mentioned our Westies, and one of them, this guy right here, he has some pretty bad skin, eye, ear. He's just allergy ridden, and there's a lot we have to do to keep him itch-free and in good shape. One of those is to wipe the goop out of his eyes. There's a lot of eye goop wiping, and I can pick at it with my fingernails, but it really irritates him. And he may be tiny, but he is mighty, and when he is annoyed, he won't bite me, but he makes a sound. I wish I could get it on camera. He sounds like a demon. Anyway, Vibrant Life is a brand that they carry at Walmart, and they make ear wipes. We really like the eye wipes. They just look like little baby wipes. They come out of here, and you just pull one out, and then they're damp, but they're not overly wet. And they just kind of soften up. Let's see if we can try this, shall we? They just soften up the goo. You're going to see what I'm talking about in a minute. Hi, can I wipe your eyes? Oh, no. But it comes right off, and he's not fussing at me. And we keep his eyes pretty clear that way. It works on even just, especially with white dogs, they just get stuff on their face. I can use it to just kind of wipe around that whole area. And then, like I mentioned, he's on a lot of medication to keep him, I wouldn't say allergy-free, but comfortable and maintained. And we go back and forth between really whatever is available. There's the Greenies pill pouches. Right now we have, I'm hoping they don't all come running. These are the Milkbone pill pouches, and they are, I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're just a really smushy, we're gonna have a feeding frenzy in a moment. All right, here we go. Hi. Hi. If you want it, you're gonna have to get on camera. Okay, come here. Oh gosh, these smell lovely. Anyway, there's a hole in the middle of these. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see that. And I just kind of push it open, and he takes 2 pills daily, and I just shove them in there and pinch the side shut, and then put, he's drooling. Okay, glad I have those stain removers. Stop, that's gross. Here you go, you get one too. You get one too. There we go. That's it. That's all you got. Anyway, they are fantastic because we have tried all the other ways of fooling him into taking his medicine, and he was not. We've wrapped it in cheese, prosciutto. We did once. He will eat around it and then spit it out. But those mixed in with his regular dry kibble, wolfs it down. He has no idea that he just ate his medicine. Westies are tough. They're usually impervious to pretty much everything. But as she hit around 11, 12 years old, we definitely saw some anxiety coming in. And then recently, just in the last couple of months, she keeps waking up in the middle of the night. She paces on the bed. She gets off the bed. And then if we don't wake up, she leaves us little surprises in the morning. Not always, but I feel like we have a newborn in the house again because she'll wake up maybe sometimes even twice a night, like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then again at, are we going somewhere? I don't have any more for you. That's it. Sorry. We have face. So again, we talked to our vet. She recommended anything that has melatonin in it. So there are a bunch of them on the Walmart website. We found these. I may work my way through all of them just to give them all a shot. They're the Thunder Wonders. They're calming. No, you don't need this. They're the calming chews for dogs. Now I know why people don't film with animals. And there are lots of calming chews out there, but to get her to just, we don't need her to be calm. We need her to be asleep because I'm too old to be getting up several times a night. So the key is for sleep, melatonin, and they have a 12-hour lifespan. And let me tell you, we started using these about a week ago. Game changer. I have not been this well rested in months. We give it to her about 9 o'clock. Sometimes we have to wake her up at 9 o'clock. Like, Sorry, we're just gonna move some things. Anyway, we've had to wake her up some of these mornings recently because she is just out. She's more energetic during the day. My husband and I are more energetic because we've all slept through the night. It's a win-win for everybody. And as my mother-in-law used to say, you want to end when everybody's having fun. So I just want to mention a couple of fun things. One of the toys we swear by are any of those Kong things that have the holes on each end. We've had Rowdy actually chew too hard on the hard chew toys and he had to have a tooth removed. So again, by our vet's recommendation, we've gone to less extremely hard toys. So the Kong toys are great and he likes it all by himself. But if you really want to have a happy dog, get some peanut butter, make sure it's dog safe, read the ingredient list, and stuff that in there and then freeze it. Freeze a few of them, get a bunch of them, and then if you have to be gone for a few hours, give that to them in their crate. Happy dog. Also, they are currently sold out, but I just want to get this on your radar. Walmart has the best, and the best priced dog sweaters. Obviously, it's May. They're not going to have any right now, but I have put a link to a few of the ones that we've purchased over the years from them. They have all the sizes. They have them in all the patterns. They have holiday. They have funny ones. They are hilarious. And yes, I live in Texas, but it does get cold here, and Rowdy has very thin fur and he's very sensitive and doesn't like to be cold. So he loves wearing his sweaters. And then Wrigley has had some issues with losing a lot of fur with his allergies. So whether you just want to dress them up to look cute or they legitimately have to be kept warm, I just wanted to get them on your radar because they are the cutest things and they have so many options. So those are just a few of the pet essentials I highly recommend you check out. We swear by them. We use them every single day. And I realize as I've been sitting here talking to you about all the things we use for our pets, this throw blanket that we have here, because the dogs like to perch here, it's also from Walmart, as is the pillow that I have behind my back because I threw my back out. So as you can see, we definitely are huge fans of Walmart. The dogs are huge fans. And if you pick up anything there to take care of your pets, cats, whatever it is that you have, please let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much to Walmart for sponsoring the absolute most favorite sponsored video I have ever done in my entire life. Thanks to all of you for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!